Hello everybody and welcome to week 2 of the FDL. Last week we unfortunately lost our match to the Valiant Volcarona, and that means that this week we're fighting the Boston Red Solgs, which was one of the top 2 teams in the last season, so that's pretty scary. Luckily, their team was mostly scary because they had Annihilate, plus beat up strats, which I have now, so that's really nice for me. Their team is over here, let me hide the webcam. They've got Gholdengo, Palafin, Goodra Hisui, Sableye, Arcanine Hisui, Articuno Galar, Mudsdale, Uxie, Decidueye Hisui, and Foongus. So, it's pretty scary, actually. At first, I'm like, yeah, there's not much synergy, and I still don't think there's that much synergy on this team, but they're just a lot of strong mons. Gholdengo's always really strong. Palafin, if it gets set up, is really strong. Goodra can set up Iron Defense body, or not, Shelter, technically, body press. Sableye is, I think, the single-handedly most annoying Pokemon to prep into in draft. Arcanine Hisui hits so hard with Head Smash and Flare Blitz. Articuno is just a great speed tier for my team, and it is very good into Annihilate because it's a Psychic Flying type. Mudsdale is just defensive. I think that's probably one of the ones that he doesn't bring, looking at my 2 Water types and Flying type. Uxie is pretty much guaranteed to get up a Trick Room if it's Mental Herb. Decidueye, at first I wasn't worried about it, and then I ended up bringing 5 Pokemon that are weak to it, so I changed my team up a little bit after that. And then Foongus, it basically just means that I have to waste my item slots with putting safety goggles on something. So my opponent, I've got a little bit of information ahead of the match. My opponent has said they're incredibly scared of Mouseape. They're like, first of all, they said in general, they're like, oh, I'm gonna lose to Mouseape this week. Then they begged me when we were scheduling, they're like, please don't bring the Mouseape. I did not tell them that I wasn't planning on bringing it because I wanted him to prep into it and waste his prep on Mouseape, which I wasn't bringing. So, the way I see it, my opponent has 3 tools to get rid of Mouseape. There is, can you see? Yeah, you can see everything except the S tiers. Sableye, Quash. If you Quash the Mousehold, it'll always move after the Annihilate. And then I can't get the beat up off before I get my Rage Fist off. So that's one way to stop it. Also Fake Out too, and then kill something with a powerful Make It Rain or something like that. That's one way. Another way is Foongus with Rage Powder to redirect into the Foongus and not the Annihilate. And then the third way is to just kill the Mousehold, which my opponent can do with Terra Normal Arcanine Extreme Speed plus Baby Form Palafin Jet Punch picks it up. So those are 3 ways that they can stop it. Also one-shot the Annihilate, which is what I did when I faced it last time, because this player was the one with the Annihilate, and I was the one playing into it, and I just one-shot the Annihilate turn 1 both games, or not game 2. But I was able to, if I wanted. So yeah, there's that. So what am I gonna do about that? Because, as I said, Foongus, Rage Powder, I can counter that with Safety Goggles, but then I can't counter a Sableye Fake Out with Safety Goggles, because I need, I would ideally like Covert Cloak to avoid Fake Out, and then I would also need Terra Dark to get rid of the, to prevent Quash, because there's no item that prevents Prankster moves, but Dark types do. So, I need a Pokemon immune to flinching, a Pokemon that holds Safety Goggles, or a Grass type, and a Pokemon that's Dark type, so it can't be Grass type. So I need a Dark type that's immune to flinching, that can hold Safety Goggles. Where can I find something like that on my team? Oh yeah, Sneasel has Inner Focus, so it's immune to flinching, it's Dark type so it can't be quashed, and it can hold Safety Goggles, because it still has a free item slot. So that is exactly what I've done. I've got a Sneasel here. This is EV'd to live. I believe we can actually pull this up. This thing is like stupidly bulky even without EV. Look at these bulk. Look at this bulk. So Sneasel. Let's put it into Arcanine. Let's do this banded one that I have. I've put a bunch of sets that I think could appear in the calc. Terra Normal Choice Band. Like, oh, let me make it Terra Normal. I should probably change that. Look at that. That's doing nothing. And then we can even make it Adamant. I think if it's banded, I think it's Jolly. And if it's Scarfed, I think it's Adamant, but I mean, I live even Adamant. What this is living is, you're gonna shit your pants when you see this. Look at this, Palafin. I believe it's Jolly Palafin. Jet Punch, no, it's Adamant Palafin, Jet Punch with Mystic Water, I live. And that's Hero Form Palafin. I also live Adamant Life Orb, Jet Punch in the Rain from Baby Palafin. So if it's Rain Dance Sableye plus Palafin, I live that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if I live it with Fake Out Chip from Sableye. Sableye, week 2. Fake Out does 10. Yeah, I don't live it with Fake Out chip, but it can't be in the rain if it's Fake Out chip. So that's good. Yeah, so this is guaranteed to get the beat up off on Annihilate. This Annihilate is faster than Adamant Palafin, which means it's in turn faster than Adamant Arcanine and Timid Goldengo, which is very important. This attack is to 1v1 Goodra. Let's pull up Goodra. Week 2. Annihilate. Week 2. So that means that when I'm at +4, the first one is doing 69%, and then when he goes to +2, the second one does 35. I can actually probably take a little bit out of this attack. This might be for Goldengo, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Goldengo, let's just do a bulky one. If it goes Terra Steel, 81% chance to one-shot. Yeah, I think that's probably what this is for. This is probably for that. I could maybe take a little bit out, but I think it's fine. How's the close combat do, just out of curiosity, on Terra Steel? It's about the same. Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty much the bulk. I think that this bulk is for Arcanine. I probably did it. I probably did the bulk first. I made this team like a week ago. So, Choice Band, Flare Blitz. That really all it does? Oh, this is in rain still. That's what the bulk is for. I think I just did the bulk first, and then I dumped the rest in attack because I wanted to be able to live a Choice Band Flare Blitz from Jolly Arcanine. Because if it's Adamant Arcanine, I outspeed it. Like, look, if it goes Adamant, oh, my Annihilate's now faster and kills with close combat. Even Terra Normal. See? Even Terra Normal dies because it's close combat. Alternatively, I could have done Low Kick, because that still gets it. The problem is if it's like even a little bit of bulk Arcanine, like 60 HP, it can now start living the Low Kick. And another reason is Uxie exists. Low Kick is 20 base power on Uxie, and I expect it to go either Terra Dark or Terra Normal, specifically for my Annihilate. So Low Kick is doing 10%, and Close Combat is doing 50%, so I do want to be able to hit that. One last thing about this Annihilate, I've tested extensively both Terra Grass and Terra Water. Terra Grass is really good into Fungus specifically, because if the lead is Fungus plus a Trick Room Setter, I can ignore it with both of my Pokemon. I can just beat up the Annihilate and then either kill the Trick Room Setter or taunt it, or fake out taunt and then taunt again if I think it's Mental Herb, like the Uxie. I expect to be Mental Herb, because last week I watched Katie's match, and his Uxie got taunted and it wasn't Mental Herb, so I think he might run it versus me now that he's learned his lesson about that. But so that's really good for the Fungus, but it just sucks into a lot of other stuff, specifically the Arcanine. It's really bad into, yeah, I'd say bad into the Goldengo. It doesn't do anything versus the Goldengo except take away my Ghost weakness. But whereas Terra Water makes me resist Make It Rain, it makes me resist Jet Punch and Wave Crash, which Terra Water does too. And then it also, the big one is being able to take 2 Flare Blitzes from this Arcanine, which means that I don't have to gun it down as soon as I see it. That's the big thing. So ultimately, I think I am going to go with Terra Water. It makes me a little bit worse into the Trick Room matchup, but I've got some Mons here in the middle that are decent into Trick Room. Next up is this Assault Vest Iron Treads. Now, my opponent's team is primarily physical, I'd say. Well, it's really just Palafin and Arcanine are so, and Decidueye are so powerful physically. But there are some good special mons on here, like Goldengo, Articuno, Uxie. And those are ones that I'm kind of worried about because those have a good matchup into Annihilate. So this Assault Vest Iron Treads is pretty good into them. Let me actually see. I did just take off some bulk from this Iron Treads. So let's see if we are able to 1v1 the Goodra. Goodra. Oh, I don't want physical waters. I want Goodra with the week 2 one. Yeah, okay, so this Iron Treads lives 2 body presses, or it lives 1 plus 2 body press, which is really nice. And if I Terra Water, I'm living for days. Look at this. And I am able to consistently taunt the Goodra with my taunters on the team. And I've also got a secret tech specifically for Goodra later on. So that's very nice. This attack, I believe, is 1v1ing Palafin. Bulky Palafin, is it? 24% chance to hit KO, but then with Wave Crash Recoil. We can actually do the math right here on camera. Let's see. So Mineral Wave Crash is doing 67 damage. 67 divided by 3. It means it's going to be taking 22 damage in chip. This is 92 Mineral times 2 plus 22 is 206, which is 1 HP under this Palafin. And that means I need 2 minerals, and he needs a mineral, which is, what is that, like 1 in 5,024 or 4,000 and something. It's 16 times 3. Let's figure out what that is. Or 16 to the power of 3, excuse me. 4,096. So basically, if I encounter a shiny, the Palafin beats my Iron Treads 1v1 if I have my Terra Water available. So that's very nice. Ice Spinner is literally just here because I didn't have a 4th move. I could do Volt Switch, could be nice, but I wanted to move to hit, basically once I realized how weak, like, basically my original team was this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and then I realized that those guys are all weak to Decidueye, so I teched on Ice Spinner, which should hopefully beat Decidueye. 98% chance to 2-hit KO. I'm happy enough with that roll without sacrificing my Palafin matchup too much. Or without sacrificing my, I guess, Goodra, because then I would be able to be 2-shot by Body Press. Earthquake and Knockoff. Knockoff is for the 2 Psychic types on this team with Articuno and Uxie. It's also good into Goldango if I don't want to accidentally hit my partner. And it's also good to remove items. I can remove Eviolite from Fungus. I can remove leftovers from Goodra. I guess I can remove Scarf, but I don't really need to worry about the Arcanine that much because Earthquake one-shots Arcanine if it doesn't Terra. And I'm always faster. With this speed set, I'm always faster than Palafin. Jolly Palafin, which is nice. Next up is... Actually, I'll do Rotom next, since Rotom and this guy pair well together. Okay, so this Rotom is faster than Adamant Arcanine. And that's important because if the Arcanine is Scarfed... Let me get, actually, the Arcanine that I put in here, not the one that's in here. If the Arcanine is Scarfed, I expect it to be Adamant. There's no reason to go Jolly Scarf versus my team. So... the fact that my Rotom is Scarfed and faster is really nice. It's just a check to Scarfed Arcanine, and it will always one-shot. Let's put in rotom-wash, should be at the bottom. Always one-shotting with Hydro Pump. The Terra Dark is just to have a defensive Pokemon into the Uxie and the Articuno. Plus Dark Pulse is good into the Goldango, which you can't see under my face cam. And it's also good into the 2 Psychic types. I would love to have Shadow Ball because it also hits Decidueye for neutral, whereas this Pokemon is completely walled by Decidueye. But then the Dark typing is just so bad. It's just a lot better defensively because it makes me resist Shadow Ball. Because the good thing about Rotom-Wash is that it quad resists Steel, so it's a perfect switch in to make it rain. The problem is then that Goldango is going to go for the single target Shadow Ball, but I can Terra Dark to tank that. I don't remember what these stats. I know the speed is for Arcanine. Max HP is what you always want to do on Rotom if you're going bulky because its HP is so low compared to its defenses. This defense is probably letting me live. Let's see. It's probably for Palafin. Let's see if it's Adamant or Jolly Palafin, though. Let's just assume Adamant. Wave Crash into Jet Punch. Terra Normal. That's probably what it is. It's probably a good roll on Wave Crash into Jet Punch to live. I can actually... Give me 1 second. Here it is. So last season, Orux, one of the players, made something very similar to this. They made a multi-damage range calculator. I have done it here, but I've done it better because I can do 3 moves, whereas theirs only had 2 moves, I think. So I spent like an hour yesterday making that. It was actually a pretty fun Excel project. I don't use Excel that often. Let's see if this is for Adamant or Jolly Palafin. Looking at the damage, it looks like Jolly. So basically what you do is you copy the damage rolls, and then you paste them in there, and then we'll see what the percent chance to live... I can't get that for. My fingers aren't working right. We copy that in, bam. Okay, 0% chance to live. I should have been able to see that 60... Wait, that's wrong. Oh, my HP stat's wrong. I've got 157 HP. 157 HP. I've got a 40% chance to live, essentially. 35% chance to live. So this must be for Jolly then. Because, yeah, oh yeah, look at that. 66-33. That's like a 1% chance to kill. So, that's very nice to know. That's what this defense is for. The special defense is probably for Goldango, if I had to guess. Let's do Choice Specs. Shadow Ball, Terra Dark. 100% chance to 3-hit KO. Maybe it was Life Orb. 5% chance to 3-hit KO? Yeah, it's probably for Life Orb Goldango. That's probably what that special defense is for. And then the special attack is for... Maybe it's for Goldango offensively, if I Terra Dark. I don't remember what that special attack is for, but there's something on this team that's better into. I've already talked about Fight Club. Let's do the Batman next. I'm doing a movie theme, if you couldn't tell. So this speed is actually very important because it is slower than Dawnfan, so that I can Focus Blast, And then if I miss, then Donphan can clean up afterwards. And then also, Sneasel is faster than Donphan because I can't... Iron Tread's not Donphan. That way I can get off a move with Sneasel and then kill it with Donphan just to get it off the field. Because basically when you're facing Annihilate Sneasel, if you can't kill the Annihilate, basically the objective is either kill the Sneasel before it gets the beat up off, and if you can't do that, then focus the Annihilate and just let the Sneasel sit there. So I needed a way to remove the Sneasel. This guy is kind of just an option to do that. I can Earthquake, kill the Sneasel once it's been chipped out a little bit, and then get it off the field. So, but I would want to still optimize my damage by getting up beat up off offensively, which is actually pretty good. It can two-shot Articuno. Brick Break, I haven't mentioned, but Sableye can run screens, so this is just insurance into screens. I can get off an Icy Wind, which could be really good if it's Scarfed Arcanine. It's just worth it to get off an attack with Sneasel before it goes down. Okay, so this was Water Pulse. Originally it was Life Orb Water Pulse, because I didn't know it learned a water move, but that's one-shots the Arcanine. Once I swapped to Specs, I actually switched that to Focus Blast, because it's just a lot better into these other mons. Let me turn off the webcam. Basically, if Goldango is Terra Steel, I can Focus Blast it. It two-shots like just about every Goodra that isn't AV, which there's no reason to be because my team is so physical. One-shots Arcanine, even Terra Normal. Two-shots Uxie, Terra Dark, or Terra Normal. And it's just better damage consistently, and it's a move that I'd rather Specs myself into than Water Pulse. Dark Pulse is there for the same reason that it is on Rotom. Good into Goldango, good into the Psychic types. Would love for Terra, would love to have Shadow Ball over that, but the Terra Dark is better defensively because it lets me tank Shadow Balls, it lets me tank the Psychic moves are the ones that I'm worried about because that's what Annihilate is really weak to. Air Slash is specifically for Decidueye. It one-shots Decidueye. But also, I used to be Life Orb, and it was a roll to one-shot physically defensive Fungus. With Specs, it's guaranteed on physically defensive Fungus. They'd have to run a decent amount of Spadef to live. So, in the Tricker matchup, I can just lead this plus my next guy, which is Finding Nemo. Basically, this will one-shot the... Basically, I expect the lead to be either the Setter plus Fungus or plus Decidueye. So this one-shots Decidueye and Fungus, so it's really nice. And then that means that I can now redirect my either Taunt or Crunch, depending on what I think the item is. If I think it's going to be Mental Herb, I'll Crunch the Setter. And if it's like Leftovers or something, I'll Taunt it instead. So this guy's really cool. This speed stat is IV of 13, which gives me 86. So if we look up Decidueye, this is the Decidueye that my opponent ran week 1. He posted a video, or he streamed it, and I was able to look at his EV spreads and see what he ran. He's running this Decidueye, which is 81 speed. So I've got 86 speed, so that's actually like speed creeping it by quite a bit. So we do look at that, like it'd have to be like this many EVs and speed to outspeed me, which I doubt they do because there's nothing that speed creeps on my team. My team is actually like we got 90, 111, 81, 106, 86, 85, what is that, 123, yeah. That's very slow, which is already slower, 90 and 115. Nothing there's no reason to run that much speed on Decidueye. So it's going to be like somewhere down here, or Brave, right? Brave 0, 0, which is 58, okay? Now here's where this comes into play. When we put in, what's it called? Overquill. Put in Overquill, and then make it -1 speed. We are now slower than minimum speed Decidueye, which is speed tied with Goodra, right? So Goodra and Decidueye both have 60 speed. That means if Trick Room goes up, I'm fine with that because now my this guy is slower than everything on the team. So that's really nice to know that I'm slower than everything under Trick Room, except for Fungus. I think is the only one that's slower than me. But that's what the taunt is for. First of all, that's what the Batman is for, to kill it with Air Slash. Taunt, also, I can taunt the Fungus. I'd have to taunt it before the Trick Room goes up, because it's going to put something to sleep. But that's fine. And then I just put Max Spadef, because this guy has low Spadef, and I want to be able to take special hits. But that is the team. Also, Terra Water on this guy is for Make It Rain and for... Make It Rain... I mean, it's all the same stuff. Make It Rain, Jet Punch, and Wave Crash, and then Flare Blitz from Arcanine. I'm also running Swift Swim over... Intimidate would be really nice, because it's good into Arcanine and it's good into Palafin. The only thing is that it's really bad into Articuno, and this guy is kind of my Trichromancer, so if the setter's Articuno, that's really bad for me. If there wasn't the Galarian Articuno, I would absolutely be running Intimidate. The reason I'm running Swift Swim is because I think there's a non-zero chance that he goes Rain Dance, Sableye, plus Jet Punch Palafin, like I mentioned, because that's good into my Sneasel Annihilate core. So Swift Swim lets me outspeed just about everything on his team, which is also why I'm not min speed, because I could be min speed, although then the room service doesn't really come into play. But 86 speed doubled is actually pretty fast. It's faster than Palafin in the rain, actually. Yeah, look at this. Oh, not this Palafin. Let me get the fast Palafin. Yeah, look, we're faster than Palafin in the rain. That's actually a great speed stat to hit with room service. Because like I'm faster than Decidueye outside of Trick Room, slower than it in Trick Room, and faster than Palafin in the rain. Like, what more can you ask for with a dynamic speed tier Pokemon? I don't think I got to talk about my favorite strat, which is actually this Rotom. I've got Trick as the last move. So there's some cool shit I can do with this. Basically, if I'm leading these two, once Sneasel goes down, I can send in this guy and then trick the Scarf onto Annihilate, and I have an Annihilate that's faster than everything on the team, which is really funny. Including Scarf to Arcanine and Scarf Palafin, if for whatever reason that's what they're running. The real reason I have Trick Scarf is for the Goodra, because like Trick is like the opposite of Encore kind of, because Encore you Encore them into the move that they did last turn, or this turn if you're slower, but Trick you trick them into the move that they did this turn. So if I predict that he's going to set up a Shelter, I trick the Scarf onto him, and then the Goodra is useless for the rest of the game. Alternatively, if I have like Mad Max and Beauty and the Beast on the field at the same time, obviously he's going to go for Body Press onto Mad Max, or it could go for Body Press here. Then I trick it onto the Goodra. Now he's locked into Body Press, and now I have Annihilate in the back. I auto win versus that, so I can just ignore it. So it's super good into Goodra. The only issue is that if Trick Room's up, I can't reliably do this, because then he'll be able to see that I've tricked him a Scarf. But I think that is just about everything. Let me actually see how my rotom-wash does versus Mudsdale. I don't really expect Mudsdale to come. Look at this. This, like, even Assault Vest Mudsdale is getting potentially two-shot by Hydro Pump. So that's one. Maybe Hydro Pump. Maybe that 12 was for Mudsdale. If it's 491, if I take some out. No, that wasn't for that. I don't know. Mudsdale's like the only Pokemon that I haven't prepped for, because I just don't expect it to come when I've got Gyarados, Rotom-wash, and Noivern. And even then, Annihilate. It's too passive, like, on the first turn. Even then, my +4 Rage Fist is a roll to kill it, like, on the first turn, which is crazy. So yeah, that is the team. Overall, I have done so much prep. I think I'm okay. I am scared, though, specifically just because of the nature of this this bracket, where it's triple elimination. So if I lose this, I'm in a very bad spot, because then I'm down here, and then loser of 2F is Victoriabell, Sunnycoast, Salazzles. That is a scary place to be, one loss away from defeat at any moment. So I'd really like to win this match, but I mean, the biggest problem is that this is the most stacked, like, lineup of players we've ever had. There's like, I don't think there's like a single, like, bad player, whereas in the past we have had some bad players who didn't even own the game. They're just like, oh, I beat my friends on Showdown all the time, let me join this league. Then they lose their first 3 matches, and then they quit, and then they create a whole problem last season. But like, this guy's new, but like, that's a decent team. It's kind of hard to prep into. There's some scary mons. They've got, like, they know inherent synergy with like Priority Tailwind or Shifu. The Thunder Waves, I don't know if they're a new player, but they are, they're not a player that's ever played in this league before. I guess that's the same for this guy. He's not played in our league before, but he could have played in another league. This is a pretty scary team. You got Screen Support Dozo, which is like, how are you ever killing that? You've got the Hisuian Zoroark Azelf, which is really funny explosion strats. There was now they have a sand mode here with Houndstone, Hippowdon. Seattle Sizzlers, I don't know if they're new, but like, this is crazy actually. Roaring Moons, I think, is one of the strongest teams in the league. Like, if you look at this team, like, look at this Sun mode, that's insane. He just beat my friend Rusty's last week. the Walking Wake did like 90% to Terra, Dragon, Ursaluna, and one-shot Sylveon, which is like really bulky. And then Seattle Scizors beat him this week, which is crazy. I haven't seen the match yet. They haven't posted it, but I'm very excited to see like what happened. Like, was it like Terra Fairy Vaporeon with Water Absorb or something? I have no idea. Who else is new? Colorado Cheadles was in one of the very early draft leagues before I joined, but then they haven't been around since then. But this is a very scary team. And then yeah, like basically I have like 3 players that are new to me, and all 3 of them managed to get pretty scary teams. Whereas in the past, there's been a couple teams that I'm like, oh, like if you remember back to FDL Season 2 or FDL Season 1, week 2 for me, my opponent had like Breloom, Quaquaval, Hydreigon, something else. Basically, they had like 5 Mons weak to Fairy. I'm like, how do you draft a team that's this weak to a single type? Like, you get beaten by Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. Like, what are you gonna do? Everybody's gonna run that versus you. But there's no teams that are egregiously like type heavy this time. Most of these teams are pretty balanced, which makes prepping a lot harder, and it also makes it a lot scarier when you only get 3 losses. But that's enough rambling. Let's hop right into the match. Alright. That is pretty close to what I expected, except there's no Trick Room Setter, which is really nice. Goodra, Palafin, Goldengo, Fungus, Decidueye, and Sableye. No Arcanine either, which is really good. Now that does make me worry that this is going to be Scarfed Decidueye, because that is faster than my Sneasel. I wonder if I change up my game plan with that in mind. I wonder if I lead the Batman. I've never done this before. But just thinking about the Decidueye makes me kind of scared. The Batman, who would I lead with it, though? Treads? That doesn't seem horrible. Then I'll bring Rotom in the back. Then Finding Nemo in the back, I guess? Finding Nemo is a little bit worse into, not Trick Room. But you know what? I've only got 12 seconds. Yeah, I'll go with Finding Nemo. I'll leave the Ape, and then I'll do that game too. Because I kind of am wanting to scout, excuse me, for Scarf Decidueye, because seeing it without Trick Room makes me a little bit scared that it could be Scarfed, and if it's Scarfed, it's faster than my Sneasel. Oh, this is a good theme, yeah. Let's see, if it's Decidueye lead, then that's Surfuga. That's Goldengo. Okay, this is a pretty decent spot for me to be in. I think I'm fine to switch in... Oh, I forgot that the Sableye can go for Will-O-Wisp, which is going to be really annoying into my Donphan. I would have loved Terra Dark or this guy. Let's go for this. I expect it's going to be either Fake Out and then either Nasty Plot or Make It Rain. These guys are both resistant to Make It Rain. Oh, that's fine. I wonder if that's probably not Fake Out then. It's probably Will-O-Wisp, which is going to be really annoying. I did bring screens. That is unfortunate because I don't have Break on my Sneasel anymore. I just changed it. I can't believe you brought screens. That's really bad for me. Reflect, and I can probably assume that it's Light Clay. I wonder if it's not Will-O-Wisp if it screens then. That's good interesting to think about. Big Chip. It's also going for an attack here. Foul Play, probably. It's probably also not Light Screen in that case. Okay, what's the item on Goldengo? Shadow Ball into my Rotom, probably. Oh, Donphan. Oh, that's strong. That has to be Specs. Oh, it's Life Orb. Okay. Foul Play. and Foul Play, and Shadow Ball. Okay, the Gholdengo is going down to a Earthquake. I am fine to Dark Pulse this slot, and Earthquake again. I don't know, I doubt this takes out the Sableye, but we'll see. It probably is mostly physical defensive. My opponent now knows that my Rotom is Scarfed, though. Oh, the Gholdengo also should Protect. Maybe I should have preserved Donphan. Oh, I think it might actually get the KO here. It's close. Come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Yes! Iron Treads gets one. I can also calc my, I'll calc that damage on my Gholdengo. Let's do Life Orb versus my Iron Treads. Week 2. Shadow Ball, yeah, Life Orb damage is consistent with that. Let's see if my Annihilate, Week 2, at +4 Rage Fist, does that kill through Reflect? It does if it doesn't Terra. That's good to know. But he's probably going to Terra Steel. What about Close Combat? Does that kill a Terra Steel? It does not. That Reflect is really annoying. I would love to have Brick Break. Unfortunately, I just changed it. Oshlon, what's that? Goodra. Okay, let's get you out of here. I'll switch in Noivern so that I can still Earthquake. This Gholdengo might be switching, because it is going to die if it stays in. I'm fine just throwing off an Earthquake, though. Oh, my screen's tearing. I'm sorry about that. I can't do anything about that, because I have to unplug the capture card to fix that. Switching? Okay, who's in the back? That's probably Decidueye. Oh, it's Fungus. Okay. It's shiny, too. I can Air Slash next turn. Probably Body Press. Muddy Water. Okay. Let's see if anybody gets dropped. Please no drop on Noivern. Good. Okay. The Goodra is Muddy Water. And Leftovers. Which is what I expected. I am fine to send in you now. And I'm going to go for the Air Slash there. Oh wait, I could calc that damage on the Fungus. Fungus from Iron Treads. Earthquake did 15 and 19% to max. That's a little bit... Yeah, that looks like 15% to me. So that's just a low roll. So that means this is probably max Phys Def, which means it dies to a Air Slash from this Noivern. If it's max Phys Def. Nice, Noivern picks one up. My opponent still has a taunt or a Terra available. I need to keep that in mind. Let's see if this is Shelter. No, it's Muddy Water. Okay. Okay, so next turn I'm going to Terra Water. My Reflect is gone. That's good to know. I'm going to Terra Water my Overquill. Actually, the Gholdengo might be in Air Slash range. I'm just going to assume it's Life Orb. Yeah, I'm definitely going to switch into Rotom for sure. Now, do I need to Terra Water here? Do I need to reveal the Terra, or can I just go for... Well, I was going to check Noivern. Week 2. Air Slash is doing 28%. I could stay in, unless this Goodra has Ice Beam. Do I lose? Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna go for the 100% safe play. Revealing my Terra type might be a mistake here, but this is a 100% path to victory, so I'm gonna go for it. I hate to reveal the Terra type, but I'm hopefully gonna go Annihilate next game. I'm so sorry about the screen tearing. That's really annoying to look at. Okay. And it actually dies to Life Orb Recoil. So that's going to be a self-KO for KD. Now, Crunch into this slot. Let's see if we can get a defense drop. It's gooey. That's good to know. That means it can be crit. And a T-Bolt? Whoa, did he predict that? That's insane. No way he predicted that. I have revealed Dark Pulse on my Rotom, so I'm going to go for it again. And I will go for a Crunch again. No Terra still from KD. Let's see if this is in range to die to, oh, Beating the Beast accuracy fell, it's fine. Udara. Hisui, I'll just assume it's physically defensive. And then with... The taunt should wear off here, right? Yeah. Noivern. Is this Draco Meteor range? 56 to 66? I think that's Draco Meteor range to me. I don't think I want to risk hitting a Focus Blast. If it has Spadef, it could live. But we know it's leftovers, which means it's not Assault Vest. So I'm fine to fire off a Dark Pulse and a Draco here, and that looks like a wrap to me. He's also revealed T-Bolt on this. And the Goldengo revealed Make It Rain. I'm assuming last move Nasty Plot. Sableye only revealed Reflect Foul Play. Decidueye did not come out, which means it's probably not Scarfed if it didn't come out. It's probably going to be the critting one, Scope Lens. Which is interesting, because there's no speed control on this team at all. And also, Sableye probably doesn't have Will-O-Wisp if it didn't go for it last turn, or against my Treads. That's a crit. I would have learned that it was not Shell Armor through that. And then Noivern takes one. A double crit, that's crazy. Noivern got 2. That's a pretty clean game 1. We only lost 1 Mon. No, we lost 2. Over Quill and Iron Treads both died. So what adaptations would KD make game 2? Maybe, honestly, I don't even know if he'd bring Palafin, because my Rotom kinda went crazy. If he's perceptive, he'll know that I'm Scarfed. The Fungus revealed no information. I'm definitely bringing Noivern again, because of the Reflect, but no Light Screen. I'm definitely bringing Rotom again. I don't need to trick anything, a Scarf, because the Goodra was not Iron Defense, or didn't reveal Iron Defense, unless he was prepped for Taunt. Do I go Annihilate? Let's go for it, yeah. And then these two in the back. Do I want Treads? Treads was pretty good. It's just bad into... Yeah, I don't even know why I brought Treads. I guess I brought it for the Goldengo Sableye lead. Yeah, I'll do this again. And he has 2 Steel types, so Treads can't be that bad. He brought both of which. Maybe he's not bringing Goodra this game. His weakest link last game... Well, Fungus just died instantly, so maybe no Fungus this game, which is good for my Annihilate. The Reflect is going to be annoying to deal with. Oh, I should have been counting the turns. I really should have been counting the turns to see if it was Light Screen, or Light Clay. He did the same lead, okay. Let me beat up my Annihilate. And then I will Terra Water Rage Fist. And we'll just assume that this is going to... I mean, if it Terras, it's going to die in 2. I live anything from it. And we're good to go. I'm obviously Terraing first because I'm faster. Let's see if this Goldengo Terras Water, or even Normal would be crazy. Terra Normal would be crazy. I'm expecting Terra Steel. Okay. Dude, please not Terra Normal. Or Terra Dark even would be really bad. Please be Terra Steel or Water. Steel. Okay, that's really good. This is going to do like 70% through the Reflect. Then I kill it next turn. And I tank any hit from it. Let's see if we can crit this too. That'd be crazy. Okay, that's a low roll. Nasty plot, okay. I'm wondering about Quash right now, so I'm actually going to taunt the Sableye, and I'm going to protect my Annihilate. Good thing I have Taunt on the Sneasel. It did come in clutch here. I'm thinking this is Quash right here. Oh, I'm very fine with this interaction right here. I can't really complain about that. It's Mental Herb. What is that? That should do about 50% of my Annihilate, I think. That is Sableye. I'll just assume it's Fizz Def. Yeah, Foul Play doing 41 to 50% of my Annihilate. I'm actually going to switch you into... Who's better? I'll go for Goodra. And then I will Rage Fist you. I need to mute my Discord. Sorry about that. It is Quash! Why did he not go for that last turn? Did he predict that last turn? Why did he not do that last turn? Oh, but he went for Make It Rain. Holy shit, I lived on 1. That's insane. I lived on 1 HP. Oh my god. He just hard read my ass with that Quash. What the heck was that? Well, I think Rotom comes in here. Or... Who's he got in the back? Who's he got in the back? Goodra, Palafin, Fungus, Goldenga, or Decidueye. Actually, no, I'm bringing this guy in. I'm gonna Fake Out next turn. And then I can get a kill on this Sableye. Blade? That's probably Decidueye, if I had to guess, which I did. I'm faking that out. And then I'm killing Sableye, because unless the Sableye has Shadow Sneak as that last 4th move, which it absolutely could have. Let's see. Switching. Ooh, that's a good switch for me. That's really good for me. Ulson. That's such a good switch. Alright, let's see if this flinches before my Annihilate. Nice crit. It was going for Sucker Punch. That's a good turn. That's Defiant! It's not gonna matter, though, because I'm switching out here. Maybe I just let this guy go down. What do I do here, is the question. I'll Icy Wind. I'll just assume it's going to be Sucker Punch, and I'm going to go into Rotom. I don't have a great way to deal with this Decidueye, because it's just going to click Sucker Punch into my guys. Alright, that's switching back into the Sableye. How's this Rotom doing? I think I'm losing this, honestly. Alright, I'm switching in Annihilate here. And then I'm going to... I'm just gonna go for... T-Bolt? Or what? I'll T-Bolt this slot. What I'm hoping for here is that my Annihilate comes in on like a Fake Out or something. or just something. There's not an attack into that slot. I'm hoping that the Decidueye is going to Leaf Blade my Rotom, kill it. Did I think I attacked the Sableye, didn't I? I did attack the Sableye. I just have to outplay Sucker Punch. Oh, I need to count that. I need to count that. That's 2 Sucker Punches. Or no, it's 1 Sucker Punch. And then 1 Protect. Leaf Blade. I lived, that's just actually really unfortunate. I actually really wanted to die there. Although, now that's revealed Protect, it doesn't matter. I'll fake out that, and I'll get a kill on the Sableye. Hooter's in the back. There's another Protect. I'm counting the Sucker Punches, though. Oh, it's definitely shown Leaf Blade. That's gonna not be easy to kill. Oh, the Para's really good. Sacking my Noivern was a mistake. I maybe should have been attacking the Decidueye slot. If I can para it, I've got a 25% chance to get out of this. Let's see if we can get a para. Nope. I missed somebody. That's the one that I didn't care about hitting. Speed drop. That's guaranteed. Life Dew. Oh, the Life Dew's annoying. Sneasel gets crit, that means it's probably Scope Lens if that's the item. This is definitely gonna be a Sucker Punch here. So I'm gonna Protect. Actually, no, I'm not gonna Protect. I'm gonna taunt that slot since it's gonna be Sucker. And then I'm going to T-Bolt this slot, hoping for a para. And if I get a para, there's a 25% chance I win. Come on, para. Come on, para. Come on, para. That's 2 Sucker Punches also. Alright, Beauty and the Beast goes down. This is looking like the end for me, unfortunately, in Game 2. So my opponent definitely was prepped for this lead. My only way out is stalling out the rest of these Sucker Punches with para turns. It's very, very unlikely that this happens. But we'll see. That's a 3rd Sucker Punch. Let's see, para turn, please? No, okay. What can I do? I mean, I guess just don't sack the Noivern. The Noivern is really good in this matchup. Let's see, let's see. I mean, I'm guessing it's going to be Sneasel Goldengo again. Or not Sneasel, Sableye Goldengo. So what do I do into that? Yes. I guess I lead, Noivern is... I don't want Noivern to get faked out, though. Oh, no, he hasn't shown fake out at all, has he? Yeah, no fake out at all. What's something that can do half? Oh, wait. Treads can do half with, Earthquake. I unfortunately... Oh, wait, no. I'll do this again. Rotom again. And then do I want you? Yeah, I'll bring you. I need to do a calc, though. I've got a minute. Iron Treads. Week 2. 2 Goldango. Life Orb. Earthquake does 47 to 56. And then Noivern. Week 2. Dark Pulse is doing 82, so to Terra Steel, it's doing 41. If it Terra Steels, it can live this first turn hit that I'm going to do. I should have made my, Noivern Telepathy. No, yeah, I should have made it Telepathy, but hindsight's 2020. Do I want to lead the Rotom, or do I want to lead the, Do I want to lead the Rotom so that way I can still Terra Dark if I want? I think I might do that, and then I'll bring Noivern in the back. Yeah, the Rotom is still good for the Palafin to keep it around. What about Rotom? Oh, that's a different lead. Give me those leftovers, bitch. I want those leftovers. That may have been a bit quick. I wonder if I should have Terra Watered. No, then I'm weak to a Thunderbolt. Please be Iron Defense or Shelter. I would love Shelter. Let's see what this is going to do. This is through Reflect. Like 25%. Muddy Water. Okay. I am AV. Ah, the accuracy drop sucks. Alright. Well, now we know what it's going for. So I'm actually going to get in. I'll get in Overquill. I think that's fine. And then I will... I wonder if I should Hydra the Sableye or T-Bolt it. I'll T-Bolt it. I'll save Donphan to fight another day later on once it's not up against a Muddy Waterer. Let me see how much damage Overquill is taking from this Muddy Water. That's me switching, yeah. Oh, like 20%. Easy peasy. It has shown Encore? Oh, that's interesting. Well, I took that Mental Herb from it. And then I lose the Encore. That's really funny. That's so funny. Thanks for the Mental Herb, mate. Okay, well, I dropped my accuracy dropped. I will double that Sableye slot here, I think. This Goodra is not a threat at all. I'd love to see this Goldango switch in. Give me those leftovers back, bitch! Okay. Wait, no, I targeted the Sableye! I targeted the Sableye! I have to watch that back. Did it auto-target me into the Goodra? I meant to target the Sableye. Take the shit back. This is the most scuffed game of all time. Oh, that's interesting. Agency dodge. Alright, so we can change moves next turn. I'm getting my Rotom out of here this turn. I wonder if that dies. I think it lives another one. I maybe should have Terra Watered this guy a long time ago. No, because then I can't beat the Decidueye anymore. Alright, switch you out. I guess we're going into the Batman. Don't accuracy drop the Batman. That's a crit, I think, on Finding Nemo? Yeah, that's bad. And the accuracy drop. Alright, just hit, just hit, just hit. The double accuracy drop? Jesus Christ. Alright, kill, please. No, it lived. Okay, that thing goes down next turn, though. Alright, let's see what we got here. Foul play. Into the Batman, that's fine. The Reflect's gone. He's going to set that up again. There's no fucking shot that I'm hitting a Focus Blast through this Muddy Water drop. I'm going back into this guy. I've taken way too much damage on my Overquill. Oh my god, dude. I need to watch back that turn that I tricked, because I swear to god I tricked, or I tried to Thunderbolt the Sableye slot, and I don't know why it tricked with the Goodra slot. I swear, if the game auto-targeted me into the wrong slot, I'm gonna be really upset. Alright, just getting rid of this accuracy drop, because I do need this for, the Decidueye later on in the game. The Reflect goes back up, not much I can do about that. I fucking missed, dude. Come on. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I'm so upset about this. Alright, come on, Batman. Now T-Bolt into this slot will kill. I can be quashed, but it doesn't fucking matter. I'm just taking a Muddy Water potential drop, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, somebody missed. Rotom? Batman, that's actually good. I don't want chip on Batman. Alright. So. Please just hit. Please just hit. Please just hit. There we go. Okay. Rotom takes one. Okay. Now. Goldengo or... Decidueye, probably. That's Goldengo, okay. I suppose this is the time to Terra Dark. I hope this isn't Terra Steel right here. This would be bad if it was. Please not Terra Steel this turn. It is Terra Steel. Damn. Well, maybe it's Nasty Plot. Maybe it's Nasty Plot. Let's see if Rotom's faster. Maybe I can get a flinch, too. That did more than half. Muddy Water from that, that's fine. I'm going to be taking more damage on my Noivern. Flinch Goldengo. That's bad. Okay, good. That's good. Alright. Now I Dark Pulse here. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I thought that was Noivern's Dark Pulse. That was not what I intended to do at all. Oh, that may have thrown me the game. I really hope this Goldengo doesn't protect here. That's so bad. I thought that was... That second one I clicked was Goldengo... Or Noivern's Dark Pulse. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I didn't mean to do that. I fucking hate this laggy-ass fucking screen-tearing thing. I didn't intend to do that. I might lose this game because of that. At this point, all I can do is try and go for a flinch on this Goodra. I need to hit the Goldengo. Alright, that's definitely switching into, Decidueye, right? Yeah. Oh, that's so fucking horrible. I can't believe I accidentally misclicked. Alright. How much is this doing? Chip, okay. Let's see if we can flinch the Goodra. I'd love to flinch the Goodra here to make up for that last turn. Okay. Oh, I lost Noivern. That's so bad. The only hope that I have is if, Decidueye, week 2. Overquill, how much is Sucker Punch doing? 13%? Wait, what's max roll? 25? Okay, I live Sucker Punch. I live Sucker Punch. Is it protecting? I feel like it might be protecting here. Please protect the Decidueye. Please protect the Decidueye. This Goodra's faster than me. I just realized the Goodra's faster than me because of the Choice Scarf I gave it. Alright, I need you to miss. I need you to miss my Overquill. I need you to miss my Overquill. Or flinch, or flinch. Flinch, 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 flinch. Oh, no. My Overquill lived. But now I don't live Sucker Punch anymore. Does this kill? It lived. Damn it. How much... What's my Rotom's accuracy at? -2? I think I just have to deal with having a crippled Rotom. Actually, what I need to do here is Hydro Pump this slot. That's a shame. I think this is over. That's a shame. I had a misclick. I had a double misclick in this game. That's so bad for me. Alright, what's the play here? Ice Spinner into Decidueye. The Reflect is gone now. Is doing half. I can hope for a crit Ice Spinner, and I can hope for a Muddy Water Miss is the play. Either one. That's not a crit. And the Muddy Water did hit too. And that looks like a crit. No. Oh, that's really sucky. Damn it, I fucking misclicked twice in that game. I'm really upset about that. Damn it, dude. I think I had that. But I fucking misclicked twice, which is really fucking bad. That really sucks. Yeah, because that turn that I knew the Gold Ingot was going to protect that turn. Should have doubled into the Goodra slot. I intended to double the Goodra slot. Anyway, well, if you've enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Take care, and bye-bye.